Camp Hope America is a national program that is in alignment with the Alliance for Hope International. There are camps that happen all over the country. The Heights is a part of Camp Hope America. Our goal for bringing kids to Camp Hope is making long-term systemic change for the next generation of families dealing with trauma. What we know is when there's abuse going on in a home, 3 out of 4 kids that witness and experience that repeat that type of violence to their intimate partner in life. And if you don't intervene with kids, you've missed helping that next generation of learning how to break those cycles.
So we take campers ages 7 through 17. One thing we know about a lot of the campers when they come in is that, they're in a constant state of anxiety and fear and, the fight or flight and all of those emotions. And so putting them in an environment where it does push them past their comfort zone, if we have a kid that's afraid of heights, maybe putting them in a situation where they're doing zip lining or they have the option to, overcome that. It helps regulate, that fear and anxiety in their everyday life so that they actually see, hey, I can overcome this.
I don't really like heights because it gets me very scared. Sometimes it makes me cry, it really gets me very nervous and it makes me shake. If you're going on something that's really high, I said to them, don't worry, we're still here and we're gonna cheer you on no matter what.
My dad, he's done damage to our family and hurt my mom and hurt us as children. So me and my mom and my other sibling, CJ, built a business from the floor up to try to get us to where we wanted to go. We got it all built and everything, and then my mom got really sick. She almost lost her life to a thyroid problem. When that happened, she got a little bit better. My dad kicked her out the house and kicked us out the house and got with a girl that is a meth addict, and he became that too. One day I went over to stay with them, and he took me to her house and she pulled a loaded gun on my head. And from that point on, I got really severe PTSD. I've gone to counseling and therapy, but it doesn't all help as well as, I guess, being here has helped a lot, to be honest. I think being outside and being with people that actually care about you and going to do things helps more than just a counseling service or telling people your business. Counselors are just mental, you go there and you leave. But this is mental and physical. You get to talk about your problems, go catch a fish, you get to talk about your problems while you're on the canoe.
It's important for you to deal with trauma. It's important to talk about it, it's real. But what's more important is to teach them how to look forward, how to surround yourself with people who cheer you on. Hope looks forward and trauma looks back. At the Heights, we really talk a lot about the science of hope, and for us, hope is setting a goal, creating a pathway, and having the motivation to do that. Here at Camp Hope, that's a little complicated for kids, so we have a definition that we have simplified down for them to understand.
Believing in ourselves, believing in others, and believing in our dreams.
A typical day at Camp Hope, we've got several built-in components. We start the day with mindfulness, teaching a skill of how to cope in real time when you're dealing with things, how to ground yourself, using your 5 senses. We also have a truth statement, things like, I can grow when I'm here, or we need each other.
It's very exciting to know that you can be somewhere and do good activities around good people.
The next component of our programming is a booklet time. Booklet time is filled with Hope Heroes. And Hope Heroes are young adults who are just a little bit older than our students, so they can relate to them, but they also can look up to them. People who have gone through adversity and how they've journeyed and had to overcome that.
I really liked when we were going over the books and talking about the different stories about the dude committing homicide, going to prison, and then being able to rebuild himself and come right back out to help other people. I really liked that. It helped me connect with the other students and connect with some of the helpers as well.
The other thing that we do every day that I love is Under the Stars, and it gives us an opportunity to individually champion each one of these kids and speak into them the qualities and the character traits that they exhibit. And so all week we get the privilege of watching them and learning them and understanding what those strengths are And then we are able to pull them in front of the group, talk to them and tell them, we believe in you. We see this in you. You're inspiring us. And we give them an award and we take a picture and we cheer them. The next day we get to repeat it all again. And really that's what Camp Hope is about, is allowing kids the opportunity to be kids again.
You know, you hear their stories, it pulls at your heartstring, but then you see how resilient they are. And this is Camp Hope. And you know there is hope because of their resiliency.
I think one thing that a lot of the campers have kind of been told throughout their life, that they are what their circumstances are. So what we want to teach kids and campers and counselors here is that there's not bad kids, there's bad situations and kids who are trying to do their best in those situations and really start to show them a future that looks better than their past. To really show the campers, you know, you belong here, we're so happy you're here, we want to build these relationships and show you you're worthy of, you know, everything that life has to offer.